Hello everyone. This video is an overview of what tasks you need to perform in Module 1. At the time of this video, most colleges are using the Canvas software for their website. So I'm going to present this in Canvas. First thing is to locate the modules. Once you've located the modules, you'll click on the module link and notice the items under the individual module. Like here's Module 1. Often you'll find things like this video, which is just a welcome to class, followed by an assignment and maybe a forum selection where you can ask questions and perhaps give answers. The assignment's the important piece. Clicking on that assignment will bring you over to the area where you can get a brief overview of what's going to happen in the assignment. Sometimes, as you'll see here, I've got an area where you actually download the module file itself. And other times I'll have a list of reading and videos that you need to watch. Now, to tell you the truth, the assignment on the web page is just a quick overview. What you really need to do is to go through and download the actual module, because that has the individual step-by-step instructions. The standard workflow is watch the videos, do the readings, do the assignment tasks, and participate in the online discussions. And that's what you're trying to accomplish. In this first module, the assignment includes reading the first chapter of our book, and then watching the videos, reading some web pages. There's another set of videos I want you to watch, apply your knowledge, document knowledge, and submit your work. To get you started, I've given you some links out to the individual videos, but really the important thing is to download this module file. I'll go ahead and do that now by clicking on it. Once downloaded, you need to unzip the file. You can right-click and say extract all. You can use a third-party program like 7-Zip. That's my favorite. Extract it that way. You can double-click on the zip file and copy the folder out and paste it. That's also a favorite of mine. Either way, you're going to end up with this unzipped folder with files inside. So once you get the file unzipped, you'll find two documents in here. The assignment document is the one that's kind of important to us. In which case you'll open this and you'll start reading it from top to bottom. The first step here is to watch the various different module videos. You'll find them out on my YouTube site. Clicking on this link will bring you out there, in which case you'll just follow the progression of videos. Each video relates back to this Word document I've created, which gives you information about the video content. In other words, the video content goes over this and provides little demonstrations. So this will be kind of a helpful, quick reference sheet. That's the idea behind it. The goal is that you'll have this as your own set of notes. And as you're watching the video and you think about things or you come across questions, you can just write in that programming notes, and then when the course is done, you'll have all those notes available to you as a quick reference without having to go through the book or anything else. So that's the goal behind these two files. Let's go back over to the assignment document itself and look at the various steps you're going to perform. The first, of course, is to watch those videos. But the second is to go through and review some web pages. These web pages will give you a different perspective on how things are done and include information outside the book. In addition to that, I may give you some videos to watch. In this case, only one. These videos are addition to my module videos and provide you a different viewpoint. I think you'll find that useful. Keep in mind that in this example, you're going to be working with a Windows operating system, and the videos, of course, are made around that. 30% or more of my students do use a Macintosh successfully. You just have to do things like search for the words batch file on Mac, or batch file on Apple, or MS-DOS on Apple, or something like that, and it will come up with a translation for you. Basically, a MS-DOS prompt is the command shell. So you just go to the command shell, and a batch file is like a bash file. So they're very similar to each other, You're just going to take a little extra research on your part if you choose to use the Mac OS instead of installing Windows on your Mac. Either way is fine. You just need to take responsibility for that translation. Now, so far in this activity, you have been watching and reading a lot, but now comes the time for you to actually apply your own knowledge. And to do that, you'll need to go through and create something. In this module, you're creating a batch program that launches a Python exe and passes over the path to a Python script to perform some simple action. If you're working on a Windows environment, like most people will be, your code will look something similar to this. If you're working on a Mac, it will look something similar to this. So it just really depends on what OS you're working on, and once again, you need to take responsibility for which one you've chosen to use, which operating system you've chosen to use. You also need to take responsibility for which Python version you've chosen to use. Course is instructed on Windows and Python 3 whatever. If you're using Python 2 whatever, there will be some slight translation issues there, and once again you'll need to review what those are by just putting in difference between Python 2 and 3. For example, the input command is going to be a little different between Python 3 and 2. So I would open up a web browser, type in input Python 3 versus 2 and see what I get. And I'll go through and look for the various different things, like the print function. You need parentheses in 3, you don't in 2. And that's be the kind of things I'd be looking for. So between input and raw input, turns out that with 2 you need the raw input option. With 3 you use input. So that would be the kind of things that you may have to do if you've chosen to use a different version of Python than the course is built on. Now, whatever you find out on however you accomplish the goal, what I want you to do is make a document. And that document will outline the process you took to accomplish your goal. So what you want to do is, as you're going through and looking at web pages, take screenshots. As you're making little files up in like Notepad, if I open up Notepad and I type in my input command, I just take a screenshot of that and I'll put that in my Word doc. Let's see, a screenshot, and I'll just paste that into my Word doc that I make. The Word doc is documenting outlines, so you take some pictures and you put those pictures in there, and then you write around the pictures. Is the easiest way to go. At the top of that document, I want you to put your name, the date, the course that you're in. Don't just give me a simple blob of text and think you're done for it. You've accomplished what's necessary. This needs to be a little bit more professional. If it's been a while since you've written college papers, actually, even if it hasn't, I'd go out and take a look at this link. It'll give you an idea of what I'm trying to shoot for as far as what you need to have done. It's not a very long one. It just gives you a couple things that you need to work towards. I will accept a paper. I'll ask you to rewrite it if it's not actually a professional looking college level formatting. So I've warned you. And once you're done with all that, what you do is you submit your work to Canvas. Once you're logged on to Canvas, there will be a little button on the assignment page. If I'm logged in as a teacher, so I can't see it, but over here you'll see a button for submitting it. You'll click on the submit button and you'll upload the results, which include the Word document, the batch file you made, the Python script, in a folder. Zip the folder together and upload that to the Canvas website. So that's how you will accomplish Module 1's assignment. And it's a lot of little pieces, but once you get the hang of it, it'll be pretty smooth. Best thing to do is just get started, and that means that you'll be moving on to the next video where we'll start talking about the content of this module. Let's do that now by going on to the next video in the series, which is What is Python? I'll see you there.